I read somewhere that 90% of the bugs in the Amazon don't have names because they just evolve so quick and they just can't keep up with the evolution. I don't know if that's true or not. But,
oh no, there's a bunch of bugs that don't have names.
But I'll tell you this: I went to I got tricked into going to Costa Rica once.
I love Costa Rica.
I thought we were going to Costa Rica, party Cancun. I was thinking Cancun the whole time. Going to Costa Rica, a bunch of people went. I'm thinking Cancun. I didn't know we were going into the jungle. We went into the jungle, and when at night
To sleep in the jungle?
a mansion in the jungle.
Oh, that's a mansion I can handle.
But still, you're in the middle of the jungle, and at night, holy shit! I just doused I bought all the off at the they had a village and they had like a little convenience store. I cleaned them out because I'm scared of bugs and I didn't want to really let anybody know that I was a big pussy about bugs. I got tricked into going. I literally I used off as gel in my hair and put it all over my face because I knew when that sun went down it was gonna get nuts.
Even in the mansion, you were worried about getting
We
bitten?
were all hanging out outside. It was so hot, and the mansion has open ceilings. It's open air.
Oh.
Dude, it was a complete nightmare. But my point is, at night, every night, we'd all sit in front of the pool, and first you'd see all the frogs coming out of nowhere. And that first night, it was so trippy. The guys that live there go, "You're gonna love these frogs. Don't be scared. They're the ones that are gonna save your ass." All these frogs are everywhere, and all of a sudden, the bugs just start coming out. And it really is like Braveheart. It's a bunch of frogs, and you see them. You don't have to wait, and you just see them just going after bugs. It's just a war. And the guy that lived in the house, that was watching the house, he goes, "You're gonna love this." It's just chaos.
So they're preventing you
You're in the
from
middle
getting
of the
bitten.
jungle. What was that?
They're preventing you from getting bitten by just eating the fucking
The off
bugs.
was preventing that. I was cool. They didn't come around me, but I swear, only once did I ever see a bug the same species. They were all different. They were all moths that look like mosquitoes, that look like centipedes, that look like stick. They were all different.
And it was all open air too, right? So they were flying in your room and shit.
Dude. I could talk about this for an hour, but they tricked me. It was a night. It was a nightmare.
Did they trick
'Cause
you
I hate
on
bugs.
purpose?
Because the people that liked it, they're the kind of people that have a giant like spider moth lands on their shoulder. They just go, you know, like one of those dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they're unafraid
there's
of
dudes-
bugs, yeah.
You know those dudes that don't give a shit about bugs? If you like Costa Rica, if you want to move there, you're 100% one of those guys that doesn't
Did
mind
you have a
bugs.
net around you when you slept? They
You're
just give you a
supposed
fucking
to,
net?
but no one told me to bring a fucking net, and there was no more nets.
You had to bring your own net? What a shithole.
Dude, the first I walked in there, as soon as we're driving in this bus through the jungle, I'm going, oh my god!
How many days?
I did 7.
Oh.
It was a nightmare. Every night was a night. It was a nightmare, but I had to keep it inside because there was girls, and I was single, and it was like a slasher movie. And so I didn't say anything. I just knew it. I'm like, damn, I thought it was going to be like Cancun. Shit. So we get to the mansion. And they go, your room's there. Everyone's got their own rooms. There's a couple couples. They had a room. And as soon, I'm already tripping out going, fuck, when the sun comes down, holy shit. I'm a big, gigantic vagina when it comes to bugs.
Yeah.
Like moths scare the shit out of me. I'm a big pussy. And we're going into the jungle. That's all I was thinking about. Oh my God. Oh my God. So as soon as I walk into my room, I noticed that it's all open air. And I look up and there's about 40, 50 bees in my room. 40, 50 bees.
Are they nesting in your room?
They're just flying all over the fucking place. So I drop my bags and I go downstairs, and the guy that's watching the mansion, old Vietnam vet, white guy who left all those guys that live down there, they leave their jobs, they leave their family, they try a new life, then they hate it, and now they can't go back. Because they left everything.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I went downstairs and I talked to this Vietnam vet. I'm like, is there supposed to be a bunch of bees in my room? Like, just turn on the ceiling fan on low. Don't turn it too high. You just want it to be uncomfortable for them, and then in a couple hours they'll be gone. They don't like that little breeze. I'm like, okay, all right. And I'm thinking, what about at night when the bugs just flood in? And he said, oh, you need a net to sleep in. I'm like, shit, where do you get those? He goes, they're usually sold out, and they were sold out. There was no net. So I slept every night. First of all, I was complaining about the bees. I was like, I had to let it out. I held it in. And I said, dude, do you guys have bees in your room? They go, yeah, we got bees too. I'm like, oh my God. So I started complaining about bees. And then a girl goes, "Okay, Captain Bee Watch, we get it. You don't like bees." And then at that point, I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta shut the fuck up. No more peep out of me."
No,
about
if someone
bugs.
calls you Captain Bee Watch, cunt is the appropriate response.
Yeah. So I never said shit. I held it in, but every night was a nightmare. I slept in a sheet, like completely covered, and you could just hear. Zzz, zzz, zzz. And then when I had to take a leak, the bathroom again. If you like that, you don't care about bugs. So they want crazy shit like a bathroom. When you open the door, and there's a bathroom. There's no walls and there's no ceiling. It's like an outside bathroom.
What?
They like that shit.
Who
Oh,
would
it's
like
cool.
that?
People that don't mind bugs. If you like the jungle, that means you don't mind bugs. You're that. It's like there's like I think 60% of the population that don't mind bugs. 40% are terrified. I'm terrified.
Did you ever see
And
those
it was a
videos?
nightmare.
That guy that pets hornets. I watch videos of this guy that go on YouTube. There's a guy who will gently stroke wasps and hornets. He's like really fucking creepy fingernails,
Ew.
but he touches bees. That's probably my greatest fear is bees.
Oh, man. Every night, nightmare.
Did you get
I'll
bit?
never go to a jungle
Did you get
ever
stung?
again in my life.
Did you get stung
no,
by a
I had
bee?
too much off on me. I
went
was
to,
completely doused in
Is this the
off.
guy who pets the bees?
But he actually does it with other. This one probably has. It looks like a.
How come
almost
they're
like
not stinging him?
Because that one probably has no stinger. It's probably a Japanese hornet. They're away from the nest. But this one may not have a stinger. But this guy who does it on the nest. I've seen guys petting them on the nest.
Ew.
Yeah, this guy can live in Costa Rica, no problem.
That might not have a stinger.
He'd fucking
I
love
don't know,
it.
man. That looks like a stinger to me. People
Yeah, they
love
put-
those things.
Honey on their finger and it just fucking it comes up.
Yeah, that thing's trying to jack him, man.
Is it
He
trying to
just-
sting him though?
Yeah, he's just avoiding it. He keeps trying to jack him.
I wish I had those powers. I wish there was a pill
No, you
that
don't.
could make me feel like that.
Why would you want to do that?
I would take
Who
like some
needs that?
pharmaceutical. Get rid of the fear of bugs. Like you got to be on it every day.
It is a
Okay,
weird
let me ask you
reaction.
this. What if the shit hit the fan? North Korea blows up the United States.
That's
United
not gonna
States
happen.
blows up North Korea. We go to war with Russia. We go to war with China. This place is a disaster, but you can live in Costa Rica still. It's safe. You just got to deal with bugs. Eddie?
I would go.
You'd adapt.
I would deal it.
You would
I would
adapt.
deal with it.
You'd
Yeah.
adapt.